So good morning. Since we last met, the county has made a couple of exciting announcements. First, at the end of May, we launched our brand new website. If you visited our website in the last 2 weeks, you would have seen some big changes. And if you haven't visited yet, take some time to go look. Our new website is designed with residents in mind. It's mobile friendly. It prioritizes helping people get to what they need quickly, whether that's county services, maps of our parks, trails, and historic sites, or anything in between. It was built with public feedback and works across all kinds of devices because that's how people access information today. And it's accessible via assistive technology and translation to more than 50 different languages. This website redesign project required coordination across a dozen county departments, the migration of over 1,200 pages and 12,500 files, and improvements to tens of thousands of documents. I want to thank our web team, Galen, Emily, Tom, Colin, as well as our leadership team, Gordon, Megan, Stephanie, Mark, and everyone who worked behind the scenes to get this done effectively and efficiently. I have done a website redesigns in a past life before, so as you can imagine, this major undertaking, it takes a lot of time and talent, and so I'm so proud of the team. So if you were on that website team, do you want to stand up just to be acknowledged? That's you, Megan. Megan, okay. No, stand. All right. All right. So everyone go check out our new site. We're really proud of it. Next, we also launched our first ever housing blueprint on May 28th. This blueprint is a roadmap to building connected, affordable communities across the county. It solidifies some of our existing priorities like fixing and preserving homes instead of letting them decay, making rental properties accessible to more budgets, making home ownership more attainable, making community spaces more livable and attractive, and reducing homelessness through short-term housing programs. The blueprint is an actionable plan that we can bring to life in partnership with municipalities, nonprofits, and developers. Ultimately, it's about making sure people can stay, belong, and build a future right here in our great county. The blueprint was launched at Valley Forge Presbyterian Church in Upper Marion. The church is converting a long vacant school building into an apartment complex with 20 affordable rental units. It's a great example of how we can be creative in using existing infrastructure to make communities more accessible. So I want to commend the team that worked hard to put this blueprint together, our senior leadership team, led by Mira. Poor Mira always has to chase us down to give feedback. We're grateful to you and your leadership. And Tiffany, your team, you all are on the front lines in helping us do this work. The policy team, the planning commission, Kaylee Silver out of our Office of Housing and Community Development and her team, Commerce led by Steve Forrester, and communications. This was a true team effort, and I was proud to be there. Was it last week? It wasn't last week. 2 weeks ago. Okay. Next up, as many of you know, June is among many other things, Pride Month. And last week we held our annual Pride flag raising outside of the courthouse. We had a big crowd of people there to celebrate. And this year we were thrilled to be joined by Philly Pride 365, a local advocacy group who brought a giant pride flag, which you can see there, out on the courthouse steps. It's a good thing we had such a big turnout because we needed a lot of hands on deck to help us with that flag. I want to thank our team who organized Pride Month and for our community for standing up for our LGBTQ plus friends and neighbors. Our DEI team under Dr. Vidra Jackson, we're grateful for her, our comms team and events team, and of course, our new summer interns. Pride Month gives us a moment to just reflect on what Pride Month really means and how we need to show up for our friends and neighbors. who may love differently than us. And I'm glad that in Monco, we are standing up for our LGBTQ friends and neighbors, not just in celebrating Pride Month, but in the policies and actions that we take as a board. Next week, we will be hosting our annual Juneteenth flag raising on Tuesday, June 16th, right here outside of the courthouse. Mira has told me that the weather is not going to be good on June 16th, well, so it can change. We still have time, but she's working on it. Yes, she's working on it. For those who do not know, Juneteenth celebrates the end of slavery in the United States. President Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863. But it wasn't until 900 days later, June 19th, 1865, that the Union Army brought word and enforcement of this new freedom to the final enslaved Americans in Texas. So we celebrate June 19th as a day that America drew closer to its founding ideas of liberty and justice for all. And it's also a reminder that our words require actions that make them concrete. So I'm proud that our county is celebrating Juneteenth. It is a county-wide holiday, and that we are remembering kind of our history and what got us to today, and that we still have a lot of work to do. Two more things. They gave me a lot this time. We're also celebrating Immigrant Heritage Month in June. On Thursday, June 25th, after our next board meeting, we're hosting our second annual Immigrant Heritage Month block party. There will be music, food, and information tables, and representatives from many of our cultural organizations and groups. Last year was super fun, and I think it was super hot, but it's a nice way to celebrate the vibrancy of our immigrant community here in Montgomery County. And last but not least, finally, I'd like to recognize the 20th anniversary of Montgomery County Drug Court. For 2 decades, this program has been making a real difference for those with substance use disorders who come through our courts. The program improves public safety and reduces recidivism while offering opportunities for long-term recovery. This is a model that has proven to work in our county and many others around the Commonwealth and the whole country. So we're proud to support our amazing treatment courts led by Judge Stephen O'Neill and the dedicated team of county employees from across departments. I look forward to joining the team next week to recognize the anniversary milestone as we celebrate on June 16th. I'll turn it over to Commissioner Makija.
Looking forward to the block party and all the great events that were just discussed. I have one major announcement that I'm just going to focus on, which is today we have the honor of unveiling the winners of the first ever countywide I Voted sticker contest. So to recap, first, everyone loves stickers, and I've learned this especially with the 3-year-old. Stickers are magical, and you get them when you go to the doctor, you get them when you do good things at school, and we use that to encourage people to vote for adults. So stickers are magical for all ages, and we invited Montgomery County residents this year to submit unique designs for the stickers given at polling places and to anyone who votes by mail at our satellite offices or at the voter van. We opened it up to every resident of Montgomery County to see the ideas that they had and the artwork that they could produce that could be worn by up to 600,000 people if we have that turnout this fall. So we received over 300 submissions. The artists ranged from ages 4 to 75 and from all over the county, municipalities across the board, and some teachers actually included the design activity in their classrooms, which was great to see. And we shared a short list originally on social media. We whittled down 300 to 20, and we asked the public to vote on their favorites. So we received nearly 3,000 votes across Facebook and Instagram, and today we are proud to share the winning designs. Who's got the drum roll? All right, so congratulations to Samuel, age 8, from Pennsburg. I'll walk through some of these. Samuel got straight to the point. He profiled the Montgomery County voter, who is naturally cool because they vote. So I'm cool, I voted. Samuel got a ton of votes, so he's also very cool now. He's from Pennsburg and is a second grader at Marlborough Elementary School. Second one, from North Wales, Genevieve, age 13. Genevieve, round of applause. So, she went with the patriotic theme and the iconic shape of Montgomery County, which everyone recognizes, I think. But thank you, Genevieve. Great job. Next slide. We've got Ellie, age 11 in Abington, fifth grader at Roslyn Elementary School. Give Ellie a round of applause. This was actually my personal favorite because if you love your country, you show that by voting, and I think this shows that very well, the heart and the flag. Someone just gave me the side eye over there, I think, because they're like, your favorite? What about the pretzel? What about the pretzel? I also like the pretzel close by Narbert. So this is from Nina Agard. She's age 22 in Narbert. Give her a round of applause. So this is obviously very Philly, Greater Philly centric, and the pretzel has voted, as you can tell, with the ballot that is being shown to us. But next up is Charlie, age 15 at Abington Senior High School, 9th grade. I'm kind of slow on my dinosaurs. Stegosaurus, right? Stegosaurus. Triceratops. What's wrong with me? I was like, should have been a Stegosaurus. It doesn't have the fins on the back, but okay, right. So Triceratops.
What's that one?
Thanks. It just says thanks.
That's
That's the T-Rex. I know the
Okay.
T-Rex. I got dinosaur trivia. We'll do that too. And then Max Kimbrough, who age 42, which thank you, Max, for joining in the finalists here, although there was a 75-year-old who unfortunately didn't make it to the final cut. But Max brought the T-Rex out, and I guess it's like vote or I'll eat you kind of vibe. But yeah, congrats to, this is all of them, right? This is all 6 winners of the Monco I Vote sticker contest. So thank you to everyone who participated, all 300 submissions. Thank you to Fresh Artists for working with us on the collaboration during the last 2 election years. These designs will be available, all of them, right? Will be available this November across our polling places. You can pick which one that you like the best when you vote. And you can also get them, we'll figure out who's going to get them in the mail if we randomize which ones. But another great excuse to go out and vote. You'll get a great sticker. So save democracy, help democracy, and get a sticker. So that I'll turn it over to Mr. DeBello.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's impressive.
That's it. That's it.
You made me do all that.
It's just the one.
That comment.
Just
Okay.
the one.
Can you beat that?
No, that kind of sucks. She made you go last today. Well, anyway, I'll try to. I'll start off with, as Commissioner Weiner mentioned, we're having Immigration Month celebration outside, but we're also going to have another huge celebration in June as well. We're going to be celebrating the America 250 birthday bash. The summer's here, it's getting warmer out, so it's a great time to celebrate. And it's going to be, the America 250 season's kicked off and underway. So events are going on all around Montgomery County, and we're going to have a huge event here up front here on the courthouse steps. So I hope everyone is excited for all the festivities in honor of our nation's birthday that's coming this summer. So on Monday, June 29th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., we'll be hosting an America 250 birthday bash, as mentioned right here on the outside of the courthouse. and we'll have some help with our friends from the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. So it's going to be a fun day. For those that remember, we did the Eagles pep rally. It was a lot colder, but we had a great time out front. A lot of celebrating and excitement, and we hope to not only hit that, but outdo that on our America 250 birthday bash on June 29th. I think we have a video from a president. So why don't we show that?
What are you doing June 29th? I'm General George Washington. Yes, that George Washington. And I invite you to Montgomery County's America 250 birthday bash. Music, community, and celebration. 250 years deserves proper recognition. I hope you'll join us.
So fun. Oh, cool.
Okay. That was exciting. Alrighty then, so keeping up with the celebrating. We, on May 26th, Commissioner Weiner and Commissioner McKeesha and myself, we attended the annual Valley Forge Travel Rally it was at the White Marsh Valley Country Club. It was a lot of fun. It's great. It's a great event that they put on every year. Again, it was their way of kicking off the summer and kicking off America 250. As we know, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on. The World Cup, I think, starting tonight or tomorrow night is the first.
I think it's today.
Is
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
But I know
Mexico
the USA team, I think, they're playing tonight, I think, at 9 p.m. is their first match. So the World Cup will be underway. So we have that going on. And then in July, we have the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. So it's going to be an incredible summer. We're all looking forward to all the activities. The Valley Forge team does an incredible job with all of these events. And as what their major goal is they bring a lot of economic activity to our region. So there's going to be probably hundreds of thousands or millions of people that are going to be here in Montgomery County over the next several months. They'll be hitting the King of Prussia Mall. They'll be hitting the Valley Forge Park. They're going to have the opportunity to attend different events. And most recently, we posted, Valley Forge Tourism posted, they're going to be doing a World Cup watch party at the King of Prussia Mall. So check out the videos that they have running online for more detail as well. Oh, I'm not on. There we go. Alrighty. With staying on that vein a little bit, so last week I had the opportunity to attend a FIFA and Homeland Security roundtable down in Philadelphia. With all of the major events that are going on in our area, there's been a heightened concern about security and safety at all levels of government. So last week I was with representatives from the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, which falls within Homeland Security, to learn a lot about all of the preparation that's happening, not only in the Philadelphia area, but all around Montgomery County and all the collar counties. Their number one goal is to ensure that everyone has a great, happy, celebrating summer, and they're going to keep everyone safe. Obviously, I can't get into a lot of the security overlay details, but it's suffice to say that I know that after hearing what I heard last week, I think that the Department of Homeland Security, and along with a lot of our representatives throughout Philadelphia, and our first responders and all that, are doing an incredible job to ensure that everyone has a great time at attending all these events. So in June, the 14th is Flag Day. So Flag Day celebrates this day in 1777 that Congress officially adopted the flag of the United States. Today we have a few more stars in the flag, but all still remain a symbol of freedom and liberty. So on June 14th, it also is the 251st birthday of the United States Army. So yes, we have had an army before we even had a country. So happy so America 251 is our active duty Army and veterans in Montgomery County. So we want to celebrate all of our active duty and veterans, not only our Army, but everyone, but especially let's celebrate our Army veterans and our current Army active duty personnel as well. And there was another big day in June that that I wanted to mention. It was June 6th. You don't have this one up, sorry. But June 6th was D-Day. So on June 6, 1944 was a big day for a very important step towards ending World War II. Many gave their lives, many brave men and women gave their lives on June 6th, and their courage on the beaches of Normandy and other beaches helped preserve the freedoms we enjoy today. And we know freedom is never free, and the sacrifices made by the greatest generation should never be forgotten. So please take a moment also to remember those that fought so hard on June 6th and beyond to preserve all our freedoms that we have today. So it's also important that June's a very big day, big month. And then finally, another big day for all the fathers here today and beyond throughout Montgomery County. June 21st is Father's Day. So I hope all the Monco fathers have a happy and warm, sunny, beautiful Father's Day. I think I got it all.
That's good.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Next up, we'll move to public comment on today's pending votes. Do we have anybody for public comment?
Karen D'Angelo.
Somebody's phone.
Yeah.
Karen D'Angelo, Montgomery County Norristown Public Library. I would like to thank you for your consideration today of the RFP for the contract for the library. As you know, we've received several grants already towards assisting with that. Tonight is our June Jubilee fundraiser. There's a few tickets left. And I have Mike Barsanti, our new Director of Development, with me, who is also working on grants to help support it. So thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
Next up, David Morgan.
Morning, Commissioners. David Morgan from Ambler. I'm going to comment about the votes on the capital fund information technology page, which mentions $592,000 for the clerk of courts and district attorney scanning. This is going to raise the total contract to $3.6 million. A lot of us have machines at home which scan. We scan things, we send them out, and we can't have big budgets for our scanning to afford everything else. So I'm just wondering how that number seems to be so high, and maybe any comments about that, because I know the last time you were saying how you go over these expenditures before the meeting, and so I would think maybe that should be reviewed seriously. And then we have also expenditure. My folded pages come up right here. Yes, it's Office of Assets and Infrastructure. There's no page numbers on these, so I can't really tell you exactly what page, but it's contract award $260,000 for construction escrow estimate for the municipality of Norristown for the Justice Center project. So the Justice Center is an ongoing concern of how much is eventually going to climb to be afforded, how much that cost going to climb. It was mentioned that it might be up to 480 million, 472 million. So I'm always watching for when more things are added to that cost. And then on the other side of that page, there's probably new equipment for the furniture for 1 Montgomery Plaza, $209,000. So can any of the current furniture be used? Do we have to have all new furniture for such a project? I know we had new carpets installed, and maybe we can conserve our resources for use by the county. I tend to conserve a lot of things in our household. My wife knows I had a shirt from when I was in high school. I bought and I still have it around. And it hasn't totally worn out, but anyway, just encouraging that because new versus maybe it's got a lot of life left in it. I'm concerned because I'm wondering if the new CFO, Chief Financial Officer, is in the room today or how it's been going, so you have an idea what the spending's like. Because I would say defer, keep deferring this until we know where we are, how we're balancing the budget. And also, there's a building I mentioned last time, 18 West Airy Street. It's been vacant for, I think, 7 years or so. Could that be sold? We can take some of our assets and actually get some funds to help the taxpayers. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Mr. Morgan. We will have an update on the budget next board meeting. I've asked the team to do that, so appreciate you raising that. All right.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, the furniture, although it sounds high, the furniture that it's replacing has pretty much lived its life and beyond. We can't even resurrect it.
It's as old as Mr. Morgan's high school T-shirt.
Probably, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's cost of doing business, unfortunately, but the furniture that's being replaced is not, it's time, for sure. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the approval of the minutes. I'd like to make a motion to approve the May 21st, 2026 minutes of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, an ordinance to update the county procurement policy. Stephanie Tipton.
Good morning, Commissioners. I'm Stephanie Tipton, Deputy Chief Operating Officer with the county. Before you today is an ordinance to approve updates to the county's procurement policy related to sustainable procurement and the responsible contractor requirements that are contained in the policy. The sustainable procurement updates incorporate guidelines that will allow the county to consider environmentally sound purchasing options in a practical way, while also looking at long-term cost efficiency. These guidelines encourage departments to consider items such as energy-efficient equipment and environmentally preferable products, reduce reliance on single-use or difficult-to-dispose-of materials, and expand opportunities to work with local businesses. These updates are also generally consistent with practices adopted by the Commonwealth and other counties across Pennsylvania. The ordinance also includes updates to the county's responsible contracting requirements. These changes clarify documentation that is needed to demonstrate compliance with these requirements, align certain provisions with state law, and provide more defined timelines and processes for bid review and protests. They also create more transparency in the qualification process and clearer expectations for vendors. These updates reflect the county's experience administering these policies and are intended to provide greater clarity and consistency across the policy moving forward. I respectfully recommend that the board approve this ordinance.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the ordinance as described by Stephanie Tipton. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Makija. Any board comment?
Thank you for presenting and all the work that you put into and everyone else that was involved in creating these changes to the procurement policy. There's many things in there that I was happy to see and I agree with. And then there was certainly things in there that I don't necessarily agree with, and some of it it's outside of our control. It's at the state level, but it's frustrating as well. So it makes it tough. And so but I want to thank you for all your work that you put into it.
Well, I want to thank the two staff members, Davey and Ross from procurement, and our Chief Sustainability Officer, who really did much of the work related to this.
Okay. Any other board comment? Okay. I'll do a roll call vote. Commissioner Makija?
Aye.
Commissioner DeBello?
No.
Commissioner Winder? Yes. Motion carries. Thank you. All right, Commissioners' reappointments to the Agricultural Land Preservation Board. Oh, there's no presentation. So I'd like to make a motion to approve the board appointments as described in Resolution G-1. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, Commissioners' appointments to the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. I'd like to make a motion to approve the board appointments as described in Resolution G-2. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, Commissioners' appointments to the Montgomery County Women's Commission. I'd like to make a motion to approve the board appointments as described in Resolution G-3. Is there a second? Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Makisha. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, a review of the personnel list by Marty Mouse.
Good morning, Commissioners. You should have in front of you the final copy of the Commissioners' Department's personnel list. It is a 4-page document dated June 10th, 2026, with a timestamp of 10:01. All positions have been reviewed and are presented for your consideration.
Great, thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the June 11th, 2026 personnel presentation as given by Mr. Marty Moss. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Makisha. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to make a motion to approve the advertisements of bids and RFPs for Montgomery County on attached Exhibit A. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next up, awards of contract, Montgomery County Exhibit B. I'd like to make a motion to approve the contracts, awards, amendments, and renewals for Montgomery County on attached Exhibit B. Is there a second? Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Next up, I'd like to make a motion to approve the contracts, awards, amendments, and renewals to Southeast PA Regional Task Force on attached Exhibit C. Is there a second?
Second.
Guys?
Second.
Second. They're like, they're not helping me out here. Ugh.
Well, I don't want to do them all. I want
No.
to do.
Seconded by Commissioner Makisha. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Public comment. General public comment.
David Morgan.
Commissioners, isn't it great to be alive today? I'm David Morgan from Ambler, and I'm speaking about the right to life in our Declaration of Independence. In the National Archives, we can find a letter, proclamation by Ronald Reagan, the president, and mentioning about the importance of the unborn life. He states how the unalienable right to life is found not only in the Declaration of Independence, but also in the Constitution, that every president is sworn to preserve, protect, and defend. It mentions the 5th and 14th Amendments, that no person should be deprived of life, and mentions that all medical and scientific evidence increasingly affirms children before birth share all the basic attributes of human personality. They are persons. And as it mentions, a creator endowing, we're created with DNA that's unique. Everyone has unique DNA. Everyone's a unique person. And so I'm speaking for the innocent unborn children. And I find more detail about their development in the Children's Hospital website, first trimester, those 2 keywords. Go down and you'll find out how they have a heartbeat at 4 weeks, and they have features like us with appendages developing by 12 weeks, fully operational with all their appendages and systems. And also the fact that the life is so valuable that we can have ways of, as the county started to do with the Montgomery Mamas program, which I just saw on a bus today. There was a bus advertisement from Maternity Care Coalition and the Montgomery Mamas, which is great. There's also the guide. Thank you, Commissioner DeBello, for having this out there, and everybody else and the commissioners.
Thank you, but it's
Well,
all.
he's not
I
the
mean,
only one that-
We support
yeah.
all. I mean,
Oh,
the three
that's
of
good.
us, yeah.
Well, I did find it very fascinating to do some exploration with this for Father's Day. I mentioned last week a website, moms.gov, so you can get a lot of information about pregnancy resource centers, and a lot of them are doing fathers group meetings. So it's great. Also, fathers with mothers, great to have those meetings. And I called up one of the listings on page 7 of the guide, and I found the former name was Carson Valley, but it has a new website and name, icandads.com. Then the word can, dads. And so the I can part is involvement, consistency, awareness, and nurturing. And the mission is to empower one to know their legacy, to men to know their legacy, address their present reality, and purposely impact their family's future. We serve as a source of encouragement for building healthy relationships, constructive relationships in our county, which help build healthy families. So I think that's really great that such a person is available by phone easily. You can reach them. And also I reached the Family Services Fatherhood Initiative, which is third on the list on the father family section. So I encourage everyone to have that, and we have the
Thanks,
dream,
Mr. Morgan.
hopefully, lives being born, like Martin Luther King, lives being born instead of lost.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
That's all for public comment.
Okay, great. So last board meeting, I had a few of our new interns stand up, say hello, introduce themselves. So I see some new faces in the room, and I want to highlight the fact that in Montgomery County, we're pouring into the next generation. So if you did not, can we have all of our new interns stand if you didn't introduce yourself the last time? So, all right, so I'm going to have you, it's going to be easy, no pressure, okay? Just tell us your name, who you're interning for, and what school do you go to. We'll start over here, and we'll work our way around.
My name is Cassandra. I'm interning for Nellie at the Office of Veteran Affairs, and I'm going to be a rising senior at NYU.
Awesome, thanks for being here.
I am Veronica. I'm interning for Leaves. I'm actually
Awesome, good.
Hello, everyone. My name is Madison Coleman. I'm interning with Commissioner Winder, and I'm a rising senior at Spelman College.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm Commissioner Wells' intern, and I just graduated from this year.
Awesome, congratulations.
My name is Charlie Wright. I graduated from Acton High School last year, and I go to Binghamton in New York, and I'm interning through the Controller's Office.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Gaurav Patel. I'm a rising junior at DC University, and I'm also an intern.
Great.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'm a rising 2L at Princeton Fine in Philly, and I'm interning with the Solicitor's Office.
Great.
Hello, I'm Marta. I'm a rising senior at College, and
Great. Thanks for being here. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm just saying, the commissioner's office is better than the controller's office.
Oh, absolutely. Hands down.
So, just kidding, Controller Hart. Any other closing comments? Okay. Hearing none, upcoming meeting dates. Next Board of Commissioners meeting is Thursday, June 25th at 10 a.m. in the boardroom. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the June 11th, 2026 meeting of the Montgomery County Board of Commissioners. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner DeBello. Any board comment? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting is adjourned. Got one short meeting. I'll invite Controller Hart if he's not mad at me. Up. Okay. All right, do we have any public comment for Salary Board? All right, I'd like to invite Marty back up to present the Salary Board presentation.
All right, good morning, Salary Board. You should have in front of you the final copy of the Salary Board list. It is a 5-page document dated June 10th, 2026 with a timestamp of 10:01. All positions have been reviewed and are presented for the Salary Board's consideration.
Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve the June 11, 2026 Salary Board presentation as given by Mr. Marty Moss. Is there a second? Second by Controller Hart. Nobody's helping me out. Thanks. Like a one-woman show up here. Seconded by Controller Hart. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Next up, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn. Thank you. Make a motion to adjourn the June 11, 2026 meeting of the Montgomery County Salary Board. Is there a second? Second by Controller Hart. Yeah, that's confidence. Any board comment? Hearing none. All in favor? Aye. Motion carries. Meeting's adjourned. Thanks, everyone, for being here.